And we are live.
Hello, hello, hello.
If we don't have too many people in the room right now, because we just went live, but I'll wait for a couple of minutes to make any introductions.
Oh,
How you guys doing today?
It's howdy doody time, howdy doody time.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know what that is, Bam. So
if they're in their 50s,
you're just showing your age.
They know what howdy doody is.
Yeah.
God, I forgot howdy doody was.
Hello, Shanae.
Hey everyone, welcome Chris Patterson to the program. That's the guy up there next to Bam.
Yo, how are you?
What's up, Chris?
Yes, I'm trying to.
That guy over there.
Right there.
That guy over there.
No, right here. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
Remember, it's a mirror image of yourself.
Okay. Oh, that's the best way to say it. So. Okay, gotcha.
Your left is your right, and your right is your left.
I can't even get the right way.
Your other left. Yeah.
Yeah, your military left.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what I was always in trouble for.
So Chris is a one of the good guys. He is a veteran of the armed forces. What services were you in?
I was in the Air Force, but I worked for NATO in Europe with reconnaissance.
Oh, okay.
Cheryl,
Yep.
Rhonda, Deborah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's gonna be some people. Yeah, I was a
how'd you
veteran.
end up down here? I know I met you at the Boys and Girls Club here in Brownsville.
Yeah.
You were doing some coaching or whatever it is that you were doing there with the club.
Yeah, I was the parks director.
Okay.
For the city down here, Parks and Recreation, for like manager director for almost 15 years, roughly.
Hey, Lori, Richard.
And then I met you.
Yep, and then and of course I met Bam the way I met him. You know, messed up my life forever. But Bam's a good guy.
I wrecked your life forever, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, Chris got in touch with me a few days ago. Maybe even a couple of weeks ago it was. And he's like, hey, what do I gotta do to come online? I want to talk about some of the stuff that you guys talk about.
Yeah, well, I wanted to meet Bam. I mean, like, God, like I told you, my vocabulary needed some adjustment.
So let me tell you, when the three of us were backstage, and then Manny left to go to the grocery real quick, and left me and Chris by ourselves. And Chris was just like, I don't know, he was acting like he was starstruck, and I'm like, dude, I'm not all that. I am nobody.
Yeah, this is Bam, man. This is the Bam Club.
Can you guys feel Bam's head? Can you watching him? His head is like
I do not.
Even my kids know who Bam is.
No.
Yeah, because the little one went around and he said "fuck" one night, and I was like, I can say that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we adjusted that one real quick. But so that's why the door is closed right now. Because if he hears his laugh, Bam's laugh, he's gonna know exactly where I'm at. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Are you turning red over there? Let me see. Wait. Oh, that way.
Bam's as red as an apple right now. He's red.
I'm laughing.
Yeah. We got virtual autographs going on.
Bam influencing families everywhere, and not always for the good.
We of course, in any language you're trying to learn, you always learn the bad words first. Always.
Oh yeah.
This is true.
Except when you're a baby, your first word's usually mama or dada. But when you turn 2, look the frack out.
It's over.
It's done.
I'm not even going to get into that one. I had a problem saying truck.
Truck?
Yeah.
Did it come out as...
Oh, yeah. You know it. She told me, she's like, you really had it good, mister.
Mama, look at the big frack.
Yeah. It was a fire truck. I mean, little things like that.
Wow, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and he's interested in talking about a lot of the stuff we talk about. We talk about the current events, that whatever's going on in the country at the time, a little bit of politics, and we'll get into a little bit of politics as well.
My best friend Nancy's stepping down. Hell yeah. Boo yeah.
Oh yeah. Not soon enough. Not soon
Right?
enough.
She should have retired about 67 years ago.
What has she been there for, like 30 years or more?
I think she's been in Congress for 60 years.
Yep. I met her.
I'm sorry.
I met her. It was really weird. It was in Brownsville at the Pan Am building. She came in and she looked at me and she's like,
I was at the airport working here when she flew in. I remember
I was in there and I was like, okay, well, it is Nancy Pelosi, but we didn't have all the little gadgets and Facebook and man, if I would have known that, I would have looked at her like, I'll see you. I just seemed like a nice lady.
When I worked in Cincinnati, I had one of them fly out. I can't remember if it was Pelosi, Nadler, or Schiff, but one of them flew out. And of course, they didn't have to go through security. They got taken from, the ticket counter to the aircraft in a police car, and
like, protected by guns.
Yeah, that's like, you're not all that. You may think you're all that. You're not all that.
No. So it's just times.
So let's go down. I don't know. Pick a random topic. And the one thing I noticed today that, he's been on in the news every day the last few weeks actually.
Biden?
No. Elon Musk.
Yes.
Everybody's having a. What do they call that? A conniption, because he took over Twitter. And
well.
People who think they're important are leaving Twitter now.
Yeah, the Democrats are shaking in their boots because they know once he puts this stuff out online, it's going to point to them.
It's just exactly, but like a lot of those people were going to Canada too, and
right.
There's
Trump wins, I'm moving to Canada.
Remember that. It's one of those things. If you can't debate, and you can't stand to be on something, then nobody wants to hear you anyway.
And they're still here.
Whoopi Goldberg, where do you live? I'll come over and pack for you.
Yeah, Lord. That's another one.
I love her as an actress. I love her as an actress and an entertainer. But as a person, I can't stand the woman.
So
you can't argue. What's that?
Now, I see something that she's going to be back doing another.
It's a Western thing.
Sister Act?
Sister Act 3.
Yeah.
She is going to do Sister Act 3, Back in the Habit.
But there's another one. There's like a Western or something.
Oh, wow.
If I'm not mistaken. And you can't argue about Color Purple. That was, amazing like you said, Bam, she was a great actress.
One of the all-time great movies, The Color Purple. You can't.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my favorite color in the title, so hey.
Yeah,
Bam's favorite color is purple.
It is. I love.
All right, let me write that down so my kids can. And he likes hot dogs from Chicago or something.
Chicago dogs.
Oh, Vienna beef hot dogs.
I don't know. I remember one time.
I don't like the Vienna beef. To me, it tastes fake. It doesn't taste like a real beef hot dog.
Yeah, then you're crazy because that's the best, best. And you can order a whole pack. It's like 30 hot dogs and they'll sell you the mustard, the ketchup, all the everything to make a Chicago style hot dog. You can, including the buns, and they'll send you everything in a kit.
Yeah,
really?
You get pickles, tomatoes, celery, salt.
Jesus.
Yeah,
they put everything in there. And of course, it's ridiculously priced at like $150 or something. But
yeah. I'm gonna pay $150 for weenies, so
yeah,
for a weenie
or whatever it was. It comes out to like $3 and
for 30 weenies, you paid $150. That's not bad.
Yeah, but it's good stuff. It is good stuff.
So Whoopi Goldberg.
What I'm not telling you is this hot dog's like this big around, so you got to like squish it. And, literally. I don't even think Tina Turner could put the whole thing in her mouth and take a bite out of it. And that woman's got a huge mouth.
Or Mick Jagger.
Him too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bass fish. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Whoopi. You guys are talking about hot dogs.
Didn't Joy Behar wasn't she going to quit The View or something like that?
I don't think she's on there anymore.
Really? Is she gone?
I flip through it and I see Whoopi on there occasionally, but I don't see her on there. I don't see Joy on there anymore. But I mean, she was a dirty old woman. I mean, her and I could have been friends if she had different political views.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched one episode of her. She goes, you know, my husband brings in the olive oil into the bedroom, and I know what's going to happen.
That's funny.
And it took me a second. I'm like, got it.
TMI.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't believe I used to watch that show like years ago.
I hated Barbara Walters. I mean, I was glad when they took her off.
And it's
a whole different world.
It's become so radical.
Yeah, it's not even it's like a straight up. Like I used to like Jimmy Kimmel. I can't stand the guy now. It's like
that's another one. Yeah,
The View
try to be funny.
You know, a Democratic cesspool.
Yeah, it's just one of those things when you used to watch every president. You can actually like it was okay to make fun of.
Yeah,
like it doesn't matter what you were politically. When someone got up and did like Bill Clinton, you know. Like everybody would laugh. I don't care. Even if you were your favorite politician, it doesn't matter. Now it's a different thing.
Christina, you know, olive oil in place of the Kentucky jelly.
Olive oil.
Well, she's going olive oil. Why olive oil in the bedroom? It's in place of the Kentucky jelly.
In place of...
Oh, I can't see the question, so I didn't know what that was. I can't see the.
Okay, so to the right of your screen, you don't see comments there. That's the everybody commenting on YouTube and Facebook.
He's on his phone.
Oh, you're on your phone. Yeah. So different. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it just says I'm on the show.
Oh man,
that's it.
So do we?
Everyone can see and hear you.
Does anybody care of all these movie stars or famous people announcing, "I'm leaving Twitter"? I'm leaving Twitter.
Yeah.
It's free world, free country. Do whatever the hell you want. I don't care.
I
probably don't like you anyway.
Yep. It just helps me because it shows that they're not willing. That's what's causing our people things. Because if everybody's looking up to them instead of like, you know, community changing people, they're looking up to these stars and they're basically the stars saying, look, no debate. I'm right. I'm out of here. Boom. So that's why, in my opinion, you get a lot of one-sided stuff. Kids don't have debate in school anymore. Yeah. You know, they don't know, like, go get off of Twitter. You know what I mean? Help everybody. You know, go play with yourself.
My thing, movie stars and politics. Okay. We pay you to entertain us. We don't pay you for your damn opinion on your political view. Keep that to yourself. Wad it up, shove it up your ass. I don't care. Yeah. I pay you to watch you and to make me laugh.
And even though
you need to do.
And even though they can have their opinion, obviously they're people too.
Well, absolutely.
But they're like way up here. They don't relate to the regular people at all.
They don't. So you know, we take a movie star and put them on a pedestal. We idolize them because we want to be them. Well, not them. I mean, everybody wants to be rich and famous. I mean, that's the American dream: rich and fame, and power. But you know, then they're like, "Oh, well, look, I can charge $50 million an episode for Seinfeld, so I'm going to go out and tell all these people to vote for this person just because I like that person." Yeah. And you wouldn't believe the amount of people that'll go out and vote for them, Carl. Yeah.
But in the instance you're talking about, like somebody like Jerry, and also, you know who else is like that? Dolly Parton, Jerry Seinfeld. See, I
love Miss Boobs.
They don't get into politics. They don't get into politics. They're like they're staying out of politics, and
rightly so.
It's done them well, I think. You know,
rightly so. They should not be in politics. One or the other. You're either going to be a movie star, singer, actress, whatever, or a politician.
Yep.
Now, Ronald Reagan, he was an actor, then he became politician. Worked well for him. Worked well for this country.
Especially if you look at YouTube, I love listening to the old speeches he gave and all that kind of stuff. It was like, you had to be funny, you know?
Yeah. What is everybody drinking? I'm drinking water. That's what I got in here. What does Bam have?
I have Bacardi and Coke Zero.
And I just put a Coke Zero in my Jack in the Box. Just put a Coke Zero in there.
Well, I went to the grocery tonight to buy a bottle of Captain Morgan Silver because that's what I've been drinking lately, and it's been on sale every time I go on to pick it up, like $15, and it's got great flavor. I love Caribbean rum.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh well, I stopped over at the deli, and I'm like, okay, well the chicken looks disgusting, so screw that. So then I went over to the butcher department, grabbed a couple pounds of hamburger, and before it was all said and done, minus the alcohol, I spent $163 freaking dollars and didn't buy shit. I did get a 6-pound turkey breast that I threw in the freezer, and I'm gonna smoke that bad boy next year.
You know, the one item that
you got it for next year already.
Well, in January, I'm gonna smoke him.
Oh Jesus! I thought you meant Thanksgiving. I was like,
no.
You know what?
Yeah, he's not gonna wait till next Christmas.
It's probably gonna be double next year. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, I mean, it was what I paid, like $14.50 for a 6-pound turkey breast. I didn't think that was bad.
No, it doesn't seem bad.
The biggest price jump that got to me were the eggs, and I know that's not because of COVID. It's not because of any of this stuff, but there's the bird flu going around, and farmers have had to wipe out their entire
flocks.
What do you call it?
I saw that. Yeah,
inventory or whatever.
It was like 2 million birds or something like that. 2 million. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Chicken is, I mean, if you went to buy just like a little pack, like 3 chicken breasts, usually, they're usually under $5 for 3 Tyson chicken breasts. Over at Meyer, where I live, $9.50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The one thing I'm going to tell you, all these prices are going up, but all the fast food places have not changed their prices. If you think about it, they must be taking hits because Chick-fil-A, their prices are the same.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if the burgers are smaller, size of quarters, but they hadn't changed the prices. Dollar Tree is $1.25 now.
And they probably signed a contract with the chicken supplier, like
I didn't think about that
with the oil or with the gas companies years ago.
I didn't think about that. Yep.
$11. Yeah, everything has just gone up. It's just, and now there's threat of a railroad strike.
Well, that's Nimrod doesn't.
And that's going to freaking paralyze this country. If that happens, can you imagine nothing getting anywhere?
Oh, yep. I mean, yeah.
This is going to be just like the ships that were out there offshore off of California.
Well, and they're still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
So you don't know about it. So if you don't talk about it, it doesn't exist.
And see that, the other thing too is this railroad thing, whether it's the media, however it is, like we'll sit there, bless you.
Thank you.
We'll sit there and say, oh, the Democrats trying to push this through, but the Republicans voted against it. It's like, okay, and people will believe that.
Yeah.
But there's reasons they do it. They have to, you don't just submit, you buy a car, right? And they say, here, it's $50,000.
Yeah.
You're not going to take that. You're not going to, no, I'm not going to accept that. I'll sign it if I get this, we got to do this and that. People don't understand that. So then they all go Republicans' fault because they didn't vote for it.
Well, and the big thing
that's going to kill us.
The big thing with Republicans that are in Congress is they don't know how to fight. They're completely clueless on how to stand up for themselves.
Agreed.
The Democrats will say, oh, well, you people did this. And of course, they never did. But do you ever hear one Republican say, no, we didn't? No, because they don't know how to stand up for themselves. It's like they have no balls.
There's only one off the top of my head. And I came back from Louisiana recently, but you ever heard was it John Kennedy?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
He is one of the funny. I don't know if people heard. Just go to YouTube and you will not think he's a politician.
Yeah, he's on TV all the time.
And he won't put up with crap. But anyways, Bam, you're definitely right about that.
Yeah, that's why a lot of people don't trust Republicans because they don't stand up for themselves and say, no, we didn't. You're lying. That's bullshit.
Yep.
That's why people don't trust Republicans.
What about this? I want to say it's Balenciaga company.
Valencia
ad that they put out
with the children and with bears and
I thought,
Balenciaga. That's what it is.
See, I think if they would have gotten away with it, if it was a dog doll with a leash, but bears don't have leashes. I mean, it looked like a big leash contraption, but I see a clip with a bear with a. That was pretty hardcore.
Yeah, they had a little girl holding a teddy bear and BDSM leather harness.
And they're not smiling. They look petrified.
Yeah.
Like they're just standing there like, no smiles.
And you know, you look at the ad and you sit there and go, what are you trying to sell me?
Yep.
I mean, in this picture I'm looking at, what are you trying to sell me? Yep. I mean, the first thing that would go through my head is, you're trying to sell me a little girl?
Yeah, I don't know, man. And then they stepped it back, like, "Oh, we really didn't know." Yes, you do. You know, because that's what they do. That company there, that's what they do. You know what I mean? And they're not off Twitter.
No,
right?
What country are they
Twitter
in?
Or the other ones?
France,
Instagram.
Instagram. I thought it was Spain.
What's that?
Balenciaga does sound like
Spain. It is Spain. It's a luxury fashion house founded in 1919 by the Spanish designer Cristobal Balenciaga in San Sebastian, Spain.
Wow. I'd be interested. I don't know if anybody's commenting on there.
And then my whole thing is like, why? And again, if it was a U.S. company, you know why or who's pushing that. But what is it with putting kids and involving kids in this, trying to sexualize them or place them in sexual? I consider that a sexual situation.
Oh, absolutely. Yep. And it's disgusting.
But the thing is who buys? This is my question. The people that buy the clothing, are they more, I don't want to say liberal, or I guess what I'm saying is the people that buy it are like, oh, okay, this is pretty cool. You know, okay, wow. I don't know.
Rich for one.
Yeah. That's gotta be nasty, man.
I mean, although one of the Kardashians, I'm not sure which one it is. I think it was Khloe. She cleaned out her closet of Balenciaga, and she was walking all the stuff to the curb, and there was a $3,000 purse, clothes, and it's okay. Well, it's nice that you have that kind of money that you can buy it, but then
was she on video?
And throw it out.
It was on video.
Yeah, it was on. I think I seen it on Fox and Friends this morning, or I was flipping through and it was like on CNN or something. I don't know, but I caught.
When that video cut off, she ran back out there and said, "I gotta get this shit back in the closet." that prevented a lawsuit.
Okay, let me go get this stuff.
Yep. Yeah. Let me go out here. Let me throw some clothes away.
Trust me, I would have grabbed that shit up and taken it down to the pawn shop and go, "Oh, you want to give me $1,000? Okay."
Yeah.
So what about Kim? That was Kim Kardashian who was doing that advertising for them, right?
Yeah,
I think it was both of them.
Some kind of deal with them. I don't know what.
I think Kanye. I think they both were part of it. I think.
Yeah. See, and then what is her deal for not walking away from that, knowing what they were doing, and how is she okay with that?
Well, but they're still on Instagram. Yeah.
She's the one that made the big stink about it first.
Yeah.
And then it turned into this big, huge thing.
I'm just saying, do you think that she really knew what was going on? Or she just wasn't paying attention to it because she's got so much on her plate?
Well, a lot of these stars are like, oh, yeah, I like your brand. Yeah, you can use my name. And then
push the envelope.
When the shit comes out, then it hits the fan.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
She hasn't done anything though. She hasn't denounced them and then said, "No, I'm out of here. I didn't agree to this."
Yeah, I don't.
She did.
She did.
She wrote something. Yeah. She wrote some type of article or whatever.
Yeah, she wrote something up. She goes that she was severing ties with them because
she was waiting a few days. That's why she didn't say anything.
Oh, she was waiting a few days.
She's waiting a few days. Well, yeah, so somebody can write her shit. Like
here it is.
I mean, that's my opinion, but.
Kim Kardashian, she declined a new campaign offer from Balenciaga before breaking silence on the controversy.
That's what it was.
Yeah. That's all. I mean,
so she's bowing out, but I mean, she was included on that, but she's not doing whatever else they offered her.
Yeah.
Well, and that I can't stand the Kardashians, but hey, good for you, Kim. You go, girl.
Yeah, I don't know how to do what is that.
All right, now, see, out of this picture, what are you trying to sell me here? I see I see no purse.
I'm so glad that they're happy to hold those beautiful toys.
Yeah,
they look so thrilled.
I don't see anything that would fit a teenager, let alone a woman. If you're trying to sell me clothing,
I'm pretty open to a lot of things, but what do the kids think that is? Do they know exactly what the stuff is around the bear?
I mean,
I would bet
the little
not.
girl on the right, she looks like she's 4, and the little girl on the left looks like she's maybe 5 or 6.
Right. So to them, they're just holding a teddy bear.
I think they both look around 4. I don't think that one's 6 years old.
It's crazy.
And it's like, what's the point of that? I don't get it.
It's a teddy bear dressed up in drag.
Oh, I got you.
I have no idea. I mean, it's disgusting if you think about it, because this is a Balenciaga ad. What are you selling?
And not only that, there was one thing that they had put where there was a piece of paper, the Dobbs Act or something like that. The one that banned child porn, or I don't know. You have to read into that one. It was in one of the pictures, one of the advertisement pictures. You could see it. The paper was actually in the picture.
No way.
Yeah, it's like when you read into it. I just like facts. I don't like their opinions when they write them.
Yeah, no.
But why would a child porn letter be in a picture? It just, I don't know. Anyways, drives me nuts just thinking about it.
So her comment was, so apparently they did take the ad down. I appreciate Balenciaga's removal of the campaigns and apology. In speaking with them, I believe they understand the seriousness of the issue and will take the necessary measures for this never to happen again. As for my future with Balenciaga, I'm currently reevaluating my relationship with the brand, basing it off their willingness to accept accountability for something that should have never happened to begin with.
Yeah.
And the actions I am expecting to see them take to protect children.
Well, and Faith brought up a good point. Does Balenciaga even have a children's line?
I don't know, man.
I don't know,
no
but
idea.
I mean, if this is the children clothing we're selling, it doesn't look very high end.
Let me go to their website.
Yeah, they're real. If you go back on all their little runway shows and stuff like that, they push the envelope. That's their trademark. So this right here was not like, oh, by accident. No, you can see it. I don't care what it is. There's always something political in their outfits.
Did this thing switch over?
Where's Kenya?
That's not Kanye, is it? No, that's not Kanye.
Next to be.
You sure? I thought he had a deal with Adidas.
So this isn't like all foo-foo clothes.
These are off the cuff, like one of a kind shit that people see you walking and they're like, oh Lord, I gotta get it. $5,000 for a little piece of cloth over your shoulder.
For women, shop now. For women, shop now. For men, discover. Balenciaga with Adidas. For men, women. So nothing for kids.
All right, so one T-shirt costs you $450. Hell, that'd feed me for a month and a half.
Yeah, I mean, good on them. If the people want to buy it, wear it. That's their own. I just look at this whole thing, man.
They do got kid stuff.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
And in the Adidas section.
Yeah.
$595 for these Adidas shoes.
And see, that's why there's an issue now, because they're screwed. Because Kanye, they took him off after he made them. Those Yeezy shoes are anywhere from $1,000 and up. You know what I mean?
For that sock shoe there?
What's that? No, he's got a shoe online. They're Yeezys. And all the athletes, the pro athletes and everything. There's shoes, if you can look it up, man. I don't know what it costs now. But there's some that are $3,000 or $4,000 shoes.
Jesus, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, so after Adidas makes all this money and then they cut them free, whatever. You know,
$475 for that.
For that?
right there. Freaking a sock with a rubber sole attached to it.
Yeah, they're just through the roof.
I mean, it looks comfortable as all hell, but I would not spend $500 on it.
Oh, and they okay, so they're partnering with them because that's the Adidas logo.
Yeah.
But it says Balenciaga on it, not Adidas.
Yeah, because that's where Kanye and Kim were the two. What's the word? Like one had the Adidas, and then she had. In other words, they pulled together, and it was a big old marketing push. So now he's not.
It was a merger.
Yes.
Look at this thing.
Collaboration.
Yeah.
This is a kid's T-shirt. It's got to be about this big.
Yeah.
$325.
How much?
$325
for a little piece of freaking cotton.
There it is. $325.
But see, that's the thing. When you get T-shirts like that, you can literally go out there. Anybody can screen print. Anybody can look, a hot press or anything. You got to literally go up to the T-shirt to see if it's real or not. But when they buy it, they know it's the real deal. You know what I mean?
People are spending $325 on that shirt, and I spend $150 a month on groceries.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck me. Wow, unbelievable.
Good Lord, $325. And
that's ridiculous.
Well, they're getting marketing on it because I had never heard of them, and there's obviously a reason I have not needed to. But
well, now you'll have to buy your kid one of these $325 T-shirts.
Oh well, that ain't happening.
That's nuts. $275 for this friggin' slipper. These are poolside slippers, right?
Yeah, it's
that's
just
how
as
much.
bigger.
$275 for that right there.
This right here cost me $23.
Shit, I don't even have any.
Yeah, and then there was this lady. So, okay, there was this lady at the clinic the other day. This is like one of those day-night clinics where you just go and you need some urgent care or whatever. And the little dude got on some $1,200 shoes.
God love them.
Man, those Jordans and all that, people are buying them $250, and they put them up on the wall in their bedroom, and it's like, man, I could never afford. I wore Chuck Taylors on my basketball team.
I've never had a pair of Chuck Taylors ever in my life.
I had all the colors. I had everything.
$200.
Now they're expensive now.
Are they really? But, I mean, just a regular basic Chuck Taylor?
Just a canvas. Yeah, I mean, they're just. They got to be like $39 or $40. Shit, I got them when they were $12.99 or something like that, and any color, camouflage.
$12.99. Dude, that was a long time ago.
Oh yeah.
Hell, I need to buy new shoes. Well, I needed to buy new shoes for over a year now, and I've been putting it off because it's not in the budget. I can't afford it.
See, this is. I think this looks pretty cool. I would wear this.
That is a cool looking shoe, but what is it? $800?
$600.
Yeah. There's a certain
$600 on it. I mean, yeah, I like it. I'd wear it, but $600? Sorry.
$600. Yeah.
I have better things to spend $600 on.
It's just all it is just for the people in certain classes. They all know what you're wearing. They can tell. So you have to be at that level and look what I have kind of shit. But it is what it is.
And I like those, and I'd get those if they were $39 or something like that. Maybe
Now the most I ever spent on a pair of tennis shoes in my life is about $130.
But question: is anybody?
It's not even leather free.
Yeah, because you can't kill you
can't kill an animal.
Use animal stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's just but they're catering to the right people and they're making money off of it, so they really don't care about it.
Leather free sneaker.
They're keto shoes too, I bet.
Mesh and nylon track 2 rubber logo attached to the shoe tongue. What?
Now those look like, what is it called, BDSM or whatever? Those are like things they put you to, those crosses, and put the things on your ankles and your wrist.
You got those logo embossed at the back of the heel, BB embossed on the front of the outsole, back pull on tab. Dynamic sole design with an augmented back for more comfort. Made in China. Wipe with a soft cloth. 80% polyurethane. It's all freaking vinyl. It's all plastic. 80% polyurethane. 15% polyester. These things don't breathe, and in a week your feet are gonna smell like swamp ass because your foot can't
what
breathe.
Does swamp ass smell like? And what level of swamp ass is that?
Yeah,
can you imagine? And then people wear socks now which are mostly polyester and nylon.
Yep.
Not even cotton. That's a bad combination of getting that foot odor coming.
And it's being made in China, so it's not expensive.
Yeah, let's see. $5.95. How much does this shoe cost? Actually costs, true hardcore cost, $4.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Yeah, most of the stuff we have is from China. It's like the Chinese come over and they buy, like trinkets to take back to their country and say, look what I got in the United States, and it says made in China.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, that's a shame.
Yeah. Anyways.
We rely on China for too much of our shit, and Trump was right to start making a lot of that shit back here, especially our medicine and other shit. But, when you rely on one country to make everything for you, and a pandemic comes along, of course you're going to say, "Oh, fuck you! We need it here. Yep. We make it. We're keeping it."
We need to talk one day about China. One day,
So let's talk about this for a second. So what is it about this stuff? I mean, we can think of some kind of a cool name, stick it on a T-shirt, and sell it for $100.
Well, no,
we should be able to do that too.
All you do is get the right person to push it. I have some very prominent friends, sports athletes and stuff, that if I call and say, "Hey, can you do this for me?" In the boxing world, I will sell. Like, I will sell right off the bat if they have my shirt on. It's real simple. It's it, and that's what that shit. That's what that happened with. What is it? What was the? Not crypto, but what was the thing that just really blew up? That Tom Brady was part of. He promoted it. The currency or some shit.
Yeah, I thought it was crypto.
Yeah, they literally did the same thing when they put his face and all these different people on there. And the name of the arena, I think in Miami or wherever.
Yeah, the FTX. He was FTX.
Yeah, that's what it was. So you get all these people to go on there, and they're just like what happened with Kardashian. I don't know. It's just a crazy thing out there, man. It's who you are.
Would you wear a shoe this color?
Well, they definitely see it coming a mile and a half away.
Yeah, depends where I'm at. If I'm in a bad neighborhood, I'm not. That's pretty crazy.
I mean, if I had to choose between the orange or the yellow, I'd go orange, but I'd wear neither one of them. They're both ugly as hell.
Yeah, they're different.
This is okay from France. Their shoe sizes. I guess that's the metric system over there. Yeah. Size. I mean, these are for kids. $595.
Yeah, their shoe sizes are really weird over there.
And here I am sitting here in my bare feet. That's crazy.
I mean, then again, they're how much did they pay Kim Kardashian? Millions and millions, I'm sure.
Oh, of course, just for her name.
And that's the thing too. You got a half and a half. One, Kanye's sinking and drowning, and she's just like, "Oh well, we didn't really know." He won't get taken off of Twitter. He won't.
Oh no.
You know why, right? Remember when Kanye ran for president?
Yeah.
Okay, his party and it's not a joke, was the birthday party. Look it up.
Yep.
Okay. Who was his biggest contributor and who was like the biggest guy who gave the most money for him? Elon Musk. A lot of people don't know that. And he actually got on the ballot in, I don't know, it was 11 states. He literally did. It wasn't a joke. I mean, there's names of people on there that, like, I'm literally the birthday party.
Personally,
that's why Elon and him, he's been to Brownsville.
I'm really glad that he did not was elected president, because we did not need her as first hoe. We did not need a first hoe.
Everything, they would have loved each other if that happened, but.
Oh, I'm sure, but I mean, we don't need a hoe as first lady.
No, that's true. That's true.
All right. Well, I think we can take this down already. I don't want.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
It reminded me like a electric bill right there every time I saw a pair of shoes.
I wonder if we can go to the dollar store and buy a T-shirt, put some kind of fancy name on it. Even this one.
Yeah, we do it all the time.
On eBay. You ever advertise it on eBay, and I wonder if somebody can sniff it out or not, and maybe.
Well, they're already out there. I've already seen them because when I saw the name, but it's pretty obvious. Kid goes to Hannah High School or something. He's got a shirt on like that. You're like, okay, little bootleg, but
yeah, but man, and if you're a parent,
yeah,
if the kid's working. And he's working, 40 hours a week, or he's able to work whatever, even part-time, and putting 4 months' salary just to buy a T-shirt or gym shoes or whatever. That's his money. He's working for it. That's up to him, right? But as a parent, are you going to go and buy $600 gym shoes? Because I
don't know. And then they get stolen at the school easily. 2 seconds.
Yeah, or gets his ass kicked and they steal his shoes, right?
They steal his shoes, but I've always wondered, like, the kid goes, "They stole my shoes." It's like, how did the kid that stole the shoes know if they're the same size too? It's not for them. It's so they can sell it, whatever.
Yeah, that's true too.
I'm like, maybe he puts tissue paper in there. They're too big. Who knows? But yeah. I haven't heard the F word yet, Bam. I haven't heard the F word. I skipped my head.
Yeah, I think he did let it rip a couple of times.
Well, I apologize.
Bam's not pissed off enough. Let's talk about Nancy Pelosi a little more.
Fuck
Pelosi. Oh, Lord.
That old hoe.
She turned, that's a thing, when they turned the last gavel, when they gave him, it looked like the guy was giving her a hammer.
I'd like to give her a hammer.
She didn't, that was just funny because I was like,
wait a minute, wasn't your husband just beat up with a hammer? Now we're giving you one?
Oh,
yeah, it's like, if there's a picture like that, I'm like, oh, wow, that's not right. She looked at it like, oh, I don't want to see that.
That whole mess. Didn't that get, well, they tried to put that story under the rug, but.
Yeah.
So Pelosi's husband is doing something with this guy. And this
Probably
guy was
screwing him.
He was some kind of what's the male version of a call girl?
A cowboy.
A hustler.
A hoe. A hustler.
Yeah. A gigolo.
A big famous one over there in the Castro district of San Francisco.
Yeah.
That's who that guy was. And then
he was a little off the rocker.
Oh. I mean,
but that was okay, what I mean?
The police get there. Somebody opens the door. They don't even know who. They're both in their underwear.
That was just ironic. That just was by chance.
Well,
I run down the street in my underwear all the time.
I've seen pictures of Paul Pelosi, and he looks gay. But then again, if you're married to Nancy, yeah, I mean, I think I'd go gay too if that was my wife.
Yeah, they never see each other anyway. I mean, like, obviously, and he had just been in that car accident, and
she's got a little something on the side too. I'm sure she's got a little cowboy coming over to tickle her feather.
You never know.
And then
it doesn't have to be a boy.
His DUI thing from a few months ago, that kind of got swept under the rug. Also,
of course it did because of the name Pelosi.
Yeah. It's just one of those things, man. It's such a big world out there, and the only way we find these things out is whatever the media tells us.
So, once again, rules for everybody, but unless you're a Democrat, you don't have rules. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, I just
Lay down, Doug.
It's crazy.
You can say
you watch any of the commenters like Ben Shapiro and all those guys?
I love Ben.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's cute too.
Well, he talks fast. But have you ever heard of somebody that you ask him a question, he's not even prepared, like he doesn't know what you're gonna say, and all of a sudden he goes and I'm like, God dang! I learned from everything.
Yeah, he is quick.
And he, like, and Candace Owens. Some people don't like her, but it's the content.
I have mixed feelings with her.
Sometimes, but Ben's right on. That's all I could say. I haven't heard Ben talk bullshit once.
Oh, I talk a lot of bullshit.
No, not Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Shapiro.
Oh, Ben.
Yeah. Oh, I know the bullshit, but Ben just gets up there, and for a while, I didn't even know he had the little, what is it? Are they called yarmulke or something like that?
Yarmulke, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he wears it on his show.
Yeah.
I'm going to be, I will admit how stupid I was, but I just saw he had like a big, I didn't know he had a black thing in the back of his hair. I thought it was just maybe the TV or something. I don't know.
Like a shadow.
But, yeah, I didn't know, but then I saw it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, the perks.
Uh-oh, what do you got?
What do we get?
Enchiladas suizas.
Oh, dang.
And like I told him that I'm on the phone, so I don't think I'm going to eat while I'm on here. Why did she do that?
Now we'll wrap it up. No, we're going to wrap it up pretty soon. It was just this first intro show with you, and we plan to have you back again if you don't mind.
I appreciate it.
Back for the next topic.
I just like it's just good to talk about things that. I mean, instead of I'm not seeing anything. We're just chatting here.
Yeah, Ben.
So I like that. Yep. And how does everybody feel on the tickers or whatever, the comments and stuff?
Yeah, they're discussing leather. They're discussing
lace and candle wax and
what?
Chains and whips.
They're discussing Balenciaga, how ridiculous the cost of clothes is.
Face says,
nobody's like,
this is a beast. I love her.
They're not talking about the new guy and his triple chin, or like, am I an idiot, or am I boring, or
no, and that's a good thing. That means you're doing all right.
Good, man, because I wouldn't be able to sleep.
Once you start seeing who is this guy, why is he here? That's when you got a problem.
Well, what'll happen is I'm just going to start cussing,
telling
people to shut up, and then I'm going to get people wanting autographs.
Always a good strategy.
Shut the frack up.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to tell them when I get off. I'm like, who are you talking to? I was like, talking to Ben. They're like, no way, you didn't tell us.
Funny. Yeah, for those who didn't catch it, that's Chris Patterson, a friend of mine, and he'll be joining us, I hope, regularly from time to time.
Yeah, no, I'll be on. I'll make sure I don't take my medication.
Speaking of which, I've been bad. I haven't done 2 days of my meds.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. And why is that?
To be honest with you, I forgot. I've been so busy with work, I forgot to take my meds.
I forgot to do it.
And
we'll get into it sometime. I tried CBD for the first time, and maybe that'll be a talk one day.
Oh, boy.
And
that was...
And today when I went to the grocery, of course I had walked the whole store, and by the time I got all the groceries in the house, I'm like, So I went and sucked on the goddamn, what do you call that thing? Nebulizer.
Yeah.
And I probably need to do another treatment before bed, just because I still feel like I'm not breathing well. And I'm like, should I take my meds or should I not take them? Because if I take them now, then I can't take them tomorrow when I wake up.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Well, I gotta write myself a note. Make sure I take my meds tomorrow.
Thank you, Victoria.
Well, I'll remind you about the meds. So. But that was
people
great,
remind
guys.
him. People remind him. I just don't know why he doesn't. Just take it. You can't. You can't forget. You can't forget.
Well, I go to work. I get up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. I take a shower. I go to work. I stop at the gas station, get a bottle of water, and it's I can't remember the name of the cookie I buy. It's a breakfast bar, Bolivia or something like that. I get orange and cranberry breakfast cookies. There's 4 of them in there, and there's not a whole lot of sugar. So I'm like, okay, that's my breakfast. And then I go and I take all the kids to school and everything, and then I come home, I feed the bird, water the bird, let stupid out. And then I'll sit down and watch a little bit of Fox News, and then I wake up, go back to work, and then I'm there until 12:30, and then I come home and I do lunch, and then I go back to work. And it's like I usually come the first round at home is when I do my meds.
So in the morning, when you get up at that hour of the morning, you can't like have breakfast right then and there, right? Or do you?
Well, I eat my cookies on my bus.
But then do you have like a regular breakfast later or something else?
No.
I'm not a breakfast guy.
Really?
Once in a great while, I'll make bacon or I'll do eggs and toast, but not very often.
Yeah, I love.
Depends on how much time.
Oh, that's my favorite.
I gotta have
that's
breakfast.
My favorite.
I love eggs and toast.
Dirty eggs and bacon is my favorite.
Smash them. Bam! Do you smash the bread into the egg?
Well, yeah, because
or do you fork it on the?
I only eat the yolk out of the egg, so I dip my toast in the yolk and eat that, and then I throw the whites out.
Oh wow! Like I attack mine. I just put them in there and I like
die, bitch, die.
Yeah, no, literally, I'm doing it like this, and people are looking at me, and then I'm like, and then I got it all in my hand. I don't care.
Yellow on all your fingers.
Yeah, whatever. That's the way to do it. But no, but it's been good, man. We'll chat. Just give me a heads up and.
Yeah, no, definitely. We got other stuff coming up. I've got a gentleman coming on who's a motivational speaker. His name is Micah. Been trying to get him on for a few weeks, and I looked. He was actually speaking at apparently today's World AIDS Day today.
Is it really?
Oh, right.
Yeah. And I know they've made a lot of advances in treating HIV, and it's to now you just take a few pills and you're like undetectable.
Yeah.
And
that's cool, man.
It took a long time because that was like a killer, nasty killer.
Yeah, that was not good. And then you didn't have social media and stuff, so
yeah.
But no, I will tell you this, and I can end it on my note, my side.
Go ahead.
I actually put cologne on for this show.
Chris,
that tells you where my
FYI. This is not smell-o-vision.
I don't know. All I know is that I put cologne on for this freaking show.
I used to do that at first. I used to do that.
But I'm not wearing shorts. I'm not wearing under or nothing. I just do a t-shirt on. I'm sitting in the cowboy style. That's it. So next time I'll wear pants and not do the cologne.
Yeah, pants are
a little
optional.
Bit of TMI.
As long as you sit down, pants are optional, all right? Just keep
well, listen. You see how I'm sitting high? And a few minutes ago, I was just down here.
Yeah.
Well, my dog decided to sit by my pneumatic chair or whatever you call it, and hit the button, and I went like, I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
And then I had to get up and push it. That was a little embarrassing, but anyways.
Nah, you're good.
Yeah. Right, well, it's good to meet you, Bam.
You too, Chris.
There's the salute.
Bam, any final words, sir?
Oh, as always, one planet, one people.
I like that.
Well, it's the truth, because in my opinion, when I was raised growing up as a kid, and this was back in the 70s, you know, and racism was like rampant back in the 70s. 60s and 70s, you know, being in a biracial relationship or marriage, it was like, oh my God, how could you?
Oh, that was hidden.
But my parents were like, you know, there's no color. You know, there's only one people on this planet. We're Earthlings. We're humans. There's only one race here. There's only one freaking race on this planet. It's a human race.
We all bleed the same once you get cut open. Yeah.
One planet, one people.
Yeah, Chris, I don't know how much you've watched here. Everyone is welcome. I don't care what color, sex, orientation, whatever. None of that crap matters to me at all.
No,
even if they don't agree with my opinions or political views or whatever, I don't care. I'm not one to start blocking people and all that crap. I don't do that junk.
Yeah.
The only way someone's going to get blocked is if they're an asshole. Then I'll block them if they get stupid and belligerent.
Although there is a certain individual, no names mentioned, but this person called me racist. And I found it extremely amusing because if I could actually count the number of black I've had in me, I'm far from racist.
I thought we went through the show without, yeah. And I'm sitting here staring at
Chris is like, what enchiladas
sweets with all sour cream on it.
I was good. I didn't say it. I could have said the C word.
I know. Well,
that's the G word.
You didn't have to. You still don't have to.
No, you painted a pretty good picture there, ma'am. You really did.
Just enough. All right. Well, we appreciate you guys inviting me on. So.
No, yeah, I'll let you know for the next one, and I'm working on a few things for the rest of the week and over the weekend and for next week. So,
perfect.
Should be a bunch of good stuff coming up. Everybody, thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Welcome, Chris Patterson.
Yeah,
and thanks for being kind to him right now. And Bam, as
hopefully
usual,
it lasts.
Bab never ceases to amaze us, right?
Well, like I say all the time, Manny keeps me around for shock value, and I think I do my job.
We got the term. If you get mad at anybody from this point forward, I'm going to say that they were bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
That's it. I want to see it. Like their smart ass mouth, and you put them in their place. Be like, you've been bamboozled. See you. So
that's it. All right. So the way it works,
all right,
Chris. Once I disconnect here, you stay right there. Don't leave the show or nothing.
Okay.
We'll turn it off here. All right, everyone. Have a great night. Well, you'll know when the next time I'm going live. We will talk to you soon.
Hasta luego.
Good night, everybody.
See ya.